Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today is just going to be a chill video. I'm in my bed. As you can see, I'm in my bed. I am relaxed, and I really wanted to come in and do a video talking about post-divorce. So I'm 1 year and some change post-divorce, and I really wanted to do a video for you guys because I thought that this will be a great video for any ladies that's out there who is going through a divorce, or is 1 year post divorce, or I don't know how many post divorce. Any ladies who is going through a divorce or has been through a divorce and still having issues, or is still having emotions and going through the the roller coaster of emotions. This video is for you. So I've been divorced for 1 year and some change. It made it a year, August 20, I think 20 something, I don't know, it's in the 20s, but the end of August it made it a year. So yes, my divorce was crazy. It was very traumatic for me, very traumatic, dramatic, all dramatics, for me, because my divorce was unexpected. I did not plan for divorce. I did not see a divorce in our future. When I got married, I planned on being marrying. When I got married, I planned on being married to this person for the rest of my life, to death do us part, because I take my marriage vows seriously. And that's what I thought the other person did too as well, but he did not. If you have not seen my other video, I think, about talking about divorce or whatever, or getting divorced out of nowhere, then you probably don't know anything. So I'll give you a brief rundown. My husband wanted a divorce. First, he said that he wanted space. He was in the military. He wanted space. Come to find out, when I was giving him his space, he was having an affair with some girl through his job. He got her pregnant. They had a child together, and all these crazy things. Basically, he got the girl pregnant. He gave the boy his name. There you go. And now they are together. That's the lowdown. So, it was crazy for me because I did not hear from him. I had heard from other people that he was with this girl when we were married, and he got her pregnant. I did not like that because I felt like that was a coward move, because here we've been married for 12 years and I have to hear from somebody else that you got somebody else pregnant. So, and then after I found out about it, a couple of days later, he filed for divorce. So we never really even had no conversation. And it was hard for me to move on, because I felt like I did not get that closure. I felt like I did not get that closure that I deserved, especially because I've been with him since I was 18, and I was 30 at the time. I felt like I should have gotten that closure. Out of all people who knew about it, and out of all people who knew about it, and out of all the people you told, you did not tell me. And I felt like he owed me that conversation. He owed me, and he owed our children that conversation. And he did not give me that. He has not given the children that. And now I'm at the point where it's no longer needed. I got my own closure. The only people who I think deserve some closure now or explanation is the kids. But he's not going to give him that either. I have learned through not being married to him that I was married to a narcissist. And I did not know that and realize that until I started watching a lot of narcissist videos and about the issues that I was having when it comes to co-parenting and things like that. And once I watched some of these videos, I was like, it opened my mind, and I'm sorry that I'm messing with my hair. It opened my mind to a lot of things, and it amazed me how every single topic and every single thing that they said a narcissist does, like gaslighting and projecting their feelings onto you. Every single thing they talked about when it comes to a narcissist, I went through with him, and it amazed me because I never knew what a narcissist was. I never heard of it until now. Not being married has been the best thing in the world, and it's crazy that I can say that now, because 2 years ago when we were separated, up until like 6 months ago, I did not know how I was gonna live without this person, because all I have ever known since I was 18 was him. The only person I've ever been with in any type of way was him. Dating was scary. Being with other people was scary, because all I've ever known was him. And I knew that I could take care of my children on my own, because hey, with his job, he was in the military, he traveled. I was always there taking care of my kids, whether he was here or not. I knew I could take care of my kids. My biggest fear was, how can I take care of my children financially without him? Like, if I needed a bill paid and I didn't have the money, I could not lean on him. I would have to do that on my own. If my car messed up, I can't lean on him to say, hey, my car needs fixing. Can you look up under the hood? I had to get all that figured out on my own. And that was one of my fears. But God has blessed me tremendously in the past year. And the reason why I'm saying 2 years is because we separated in 2017. That's when he claimed he wanted space, and he filed for divorce the beginning of the year of 2018, and we got divorced in August of 2018. So that's why I'm saying 2 years, because when I'm meaning 2 years, we have not been together, meaning we have not lived under the same roof in 2 years. So that's why I'm saying 2 years. Even though we've been divorced for only a year and some change, we have not been living under the same roof for 2 years. And it was crazy, but God has really been my rock, my force, my, how you say, not terrace, my rock and my comfort, because I didn't really think that I could make it without this person. And it's crazy because when I look back at myself, and I think back how my mental state was, I don't even know who that person is. I'm like, how did I get there? How did I allow myself to feel like I could not make it in this world without a man? The only person that I cannot make it in this world without is God. That's the only person you should tell yourself you cannot make it in this world without, and that is Jesus. Okay? Not a man. And I have learned over the past 2 years that men, when I say men, I'm not talking about just a man. Man, mean woman or man, will fail you each and every time. And you should not put all your hope in a person. The only person you should put all your hope in is in God, because people will let you down. Your family, your friends, your husbands, your girlfriends, your wives. People will let you down, but God won't. And I have learned that I can't depend on people, because I have had so many people in my life who I depended on to be there for me and to love me like I love them, and care about me like I care about them, and treat me the way I treat them. And they have let me down each and every time. And the only people that I can depend on is God. The only person I can depend on is God. And I am thankful for where I am at now, and if you see me looking around, it's because my kids are coming through the door. They're out for Thanksgiving break, and the only person that I can depend on is God. Any women out there who feel like, I can't make it without this person, baby girl, you can. Wipe your tears. They had a saying on soul food: dry your eyes, baby. I think, what does it say? Dry your eyes, child, and put your tough skin back on. I love that saying. They have a saying, dry your eyes, child, and put your tough skin back on. That means dry your tears and let them know that they don't got you like that. They don't have you. They probably knocked you down for a little while, but you gonna get back up, and you gonna be the strong, beautiful survivor that you are, because that's who God called you to be. God called his children to be on top and to always push forward. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to push forward. That's what I'm doing, is pushing forward. Because if I would have told myself 4 years ago that I'll be divorced, raising my children by myself, I would have said, I don't know how I can make it without him. I don't want to be I was scared to be by myself, because I didn't want to live my life without him. The only person I wanted was him. I didn't want no other man. I just wanted him. And I wanted my kids to be raised with their father. I did not want them to have a 2-parent household. But now I'm telling myself I would rather my kids have a 2-parent household and know that their mother is loved and taken care of, and they're seeing how a man's supposed to love and treat a woman, to then stay with somebody who did not value me and do not value them. So yeah, it has been a rough 2 years, because it's been rough on me, and it's been rough on my kids. I really haven't had like a breakdown. I have my little moments here and there, but I have to be strong for my kids, because I have 3 daughters. So I have to be strong for them and let them know that, you're going to fall a couple of times in life, but you get back up. God is going to be your fortress. That's what it is. Your fortress and your protector and your comfort. And you got to keep moving. You got to keep pushing. And you can't put no man, no woman, no person, no thing, place before God, because he will remove it. And I feel like it's crazy, because now I feel like, even though God does not condone divorces. God does not condone divorces, because God wants people to be joined together, because God says, what I have joined together, let no man on this earth tear apart. But God knew I would have stayed in that marriage. Even after the affair, even after the baby, I would have stayed. God knew I was not strong enough to leave, because I wanted my family to be together. But when he filed for divorce, God knew he was going to file. God already knew he was done, and he did not want to be married. He wanted to go out there and do his own thing, live his own life. God knew all that. So God went ahead and let it be what it, God already seen the end result. So God did not do anything to stop it. Because even though God can put things in people's past and, give them signs, give them, what do they call it? Give them premonitions, be like, hey, don't do this. God only does that. God can do that, but he's giving you free will. God gives us free will to make the decisions that we want to make in life. God can sit up here and have a rock and say, hey, don't jump. I'm putting this rock in front of you. Don't jump over the rock. But he's giving you free will whether you're going to stay and not jump over the rock. So God knew what he was going to do. God probably giving him signs saying, don't do this and whatever. He did it anyways. And I'm thankful that he went ahead and filed for divorce, because God knew I would have stayed. and I would have missed out on all the blessings that God has been blessing me and my children with. And God has so much more for me in the next year. And I'm not going to sit up here and tell you that it has been easy, because it has not been easy. It has been hard. It took me a long time to get to where I am now. And I am so focused on myself, my kids, my relationship with God, and just building me and growing me and loving me more, loving on my kids, letting them know that they are worthy, that they are loved, and it does not matter whether their dad is here or not, that they are still loved, and they're going to be somebody one day, and God still loves them, because they have their moments themselves where it has taken a toll on them as well, not just me. But I am happy where I am now, and you ladies will get there someday too. It does not come overnight. So I really don't like having people. I really don't like people. Says I don't like when people tell you, "Oh, just get over." Allow nobody to rush your healing process, because if you rush your healing process, you're gonna push yourself back. You're not gonna be the person that you need to be if you're rushing to get through the healing process. Take your time and heal the way you need to heal. Because if you rush the healing process, you're gonna miss a step. And you're not gonna heal properly. You're gonna build up a wall, and when that right man finds you, don't you go out there finding a man. Let him find you, because it says, "He that findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtain favor from the Lord." So when that right man comes along, you're not going to be ready. You're not going to be prepared, because you have not healed properly. You already going to have your guard up. You're already going to be like, I don't want you, because you're going to hurt me. And I don't trust you. You're not going to heal properly. So take your time when it comes to healing. Take it one day at a time, because it is not easy, especially if you have put your life on hold for this person, especially if you have been together for years. It's going to take time. It is not an overnight thing. This is not free shipping, or what do you call it? This is not next day delivery or next day shipping or same day shipping. This is not a same day shipping process. It's going to take you some time. It will take you, some people, 6 months, probably take somebody a year, probably take somebody 2 years, 3 years, however long it takes. Take the time and learn from it and grow from it. Don't let your family, your friends, or whoever rush your process of healing. Because how they process things is going to be different how you process it. Don't let nobody rush your healing or rush your process. Okay? I tell that to anybody who has asked me or come for advice, and they say, it's going to, I know how I am, it's going to take me some time. And just because you got over your man 3 months ago, don't mean I'm going to get over my situation in 3 months. It's going to take me some time, because I put in years, 12 long, hard years. So, it's going to take me some time. And look at my Ava. She's over there. Okay, now close my door. Close the door. This is not overnight express. This is not the overnight express. You can't overnight express your feelings, even though you want to. Because, I've always told myself in this situation, I've told myself plenty of times, I wish I could turn off my feelings. And, and I still have my moments where I am angry and I am upset, because I'm like, dang, how did he put me? Why did he put me in this position to raise my kids on my own? But then I have to look at it like this. I'm thankful that I'm raising my kids on my own. I don't have to deal with them. I don't have to deal with that back and forth, that bickering. I can go to sleep at night in my big old comfortable bed, knowing that I'm not getting cheated on. I'm not getting lied to. I'm not getting left out. I'm not getting lied on to people about things I had no involvement in and had no idea about. I don't have to deal with that. Whoever he's dealing with has to deal with that. I don't. My kids don't have to see their dad treat them a certain type of way, their mom a certain type of way, or talk to me a certain type of way. I don't have to deal with that. I can remove myself from that situation. I'm not missing out on anything. And if you think you are missing out on something, baby, because he is treating the other person who he messed around on you with a certain way that you wanted him to treat you, baby, that's all a facade. You are on the outside looking in. He wanted to make it seem like it is a pretty picture. But turn that picture over, baby. It will not be so pretty. Okay? So don't sit up here and beat yourself up about, well, he's treating her this way and this and that, and I wanted him to do that for me, and he's not doing that for me, and I wanted him to do that, but why couldn't he do that for me? Baby, I've been there. That's all a facade. Because trust me, the same things that he put you through, he's going to put her through the same way. It's just only a matter of time. So, don't get jealous. Even though you have to you have to look at the situation out of your emotions, because your emotions can get you riled up. Think with your head, not with your heart, and not with your emotions. You have to talk to yourself, get yourself in that mirror and be like, girl, get it together now. Like I have to tell myself, I have to get in my mirror all the time, get it together. Get it together. Remember who you are. You are a queen. You see me? I am a queen. And I look too good to be stressed over one man. There is plenty of men in the sea. And 1,001 men. Nah, but for real, there are plenty of men in the sea. Don't let one man stress you out. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. But yeah, that's all I wanted to come here and say is this has went on from talking about divorce to, women empowerment. But, I can ramble, because I'm a talker, I'm a talker, But yes, if you have any questions or comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section. And, I can talk and conversate or converse with you, or I can make another video about it. But yeah, that is what I wanted to talk to you ladies about. Just give you a little update, let you know how I've been doing post-divorce. Like I said, it's not easy, but I'm pressing through. Me and my kids are pressing through. God has been blessing me, and God is going to continue to bless me. And you just got to keep focused. Get you some goals, what you want to do in life, or what you want to achieve in the next 6 months, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. Do that. Focus on you, and you'll get there. It's not easy, but you'll get there. Bye, guys.